I'm Rich Lieberman, and we have a little bit of a situation taking place. Well, we always have a situation lately at KGO Television, known as ABC7, one of the Disney O&Os, and it's just a crap house there. Nobody wants to go to work. Even the on-air people are fed up. But what are they going to do? You got to earn a living, right? You got to feed the family, as they always say. Look, there's turbulence. There's always turbulence at ABC 7. They're trying to mask it and cover it up, so to speak, but they can't. They can't. Let's start with the obvious. I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it again. Dion Lim is out at ABC 7 any day now. She's just waiting to get the deal done at CBS 24/7, which is the new streaming practice, the new streaming platform at CBS, which is headquartered in San Francisco. Some of it is done over in Manhattan, but the bulk of it is in San Francisco. Dion Lim wants the hell out. Why? Not only because of that opportunity to go to the network, she can't stand Kristen Z, better known as Ming Z. She really can't. This has been building up and building up to a point now where she's gone. You may have seen her anchoring over the weekend, but that's just contractual obligation. She is out any moment. It'll be announced, and I'm almost certain, like 99%, that she will have one of the gigs at CBS 24/7, not KPIX, but in the same building where they do the CBS News 24/7. That's the streaming platform. At the heart of what is the biggest problem, and most likely problems, plural, at KGO is Ming Z, better known as Kristen Z, a very polarizing person. She has her favorites, not a lot, but she kisses the ass, metaphorically speaking, of Tracy, better known as Trixie Watkowski, the news director. She plays favorites with Dan Ashley, Larry Beale, but wants to make everybody fear her, which a lot of people do. But then the people who have had time there at Channel 7 don't fear her. But she's alienating people. She's drawing a lot of good people to get the hell out and aligning herself with Trixie. And Trixie doesn't know what the hell to do. Which brings me to Dan Ashley. Now, Dan Ashley could do something. His contract status is still very much unclear. They're not saying anything. He's not saying anything even when he says something about his contract. He basically lost favor and vice versa with a news person off the beaten path because that person wanted to get clarity on Ashley's contract situation. But that's another story. Ashley does not like to play the game of ally. He goes to work, does his job, reads the news, and takes off. You may think, well, that's smart thinking. And in many respects, it is. But when you align yourselves with Kristen Z, who is nothing more than a very well-paid, certain standards, shit disturber. She's already the reason why, once again, not the only reason, one of the main reasons why Dion Lim is out the door and over to CBS. Why? Leanne Melendez, who's been there, not great, but above average, very, very vital education reporter, general assignment reporter, has one foot out the door. Ashley has aligned himself with Kristen Ming Z for whatever reason. She's been there 25 years. Ashley is going on now almost 3 decades and a half. And why is he aligning himself with Kristen Z? I have no idea. Well, I think I know, because he perceives her as somewhat of a threat, not to him, possibly to others that he cares for and deeply gives a you know what about. You know, I used to like, both personally, I didn't know her really well. Professionally, I think she was pretty good. Not great. Who is these days, right? Christian Z. But Christian Z likes to mess with people, likes to put a fear factor into people. I wish Dan Ashley would see that. He probably does. I wish Christian Z would stay out of politics within the station, but she has not. She's gone out of her way to make everybody feel uncomfortable, thinking that she's got the upper hand, which in many respects she has, for whatever reason. She knows where all the bodies are buried. She's aligned herself not only with Ashley, but most importantly, with once again the scarlet letter at KGO, Tracy Watkowski Silva. They're almost like this. Oh, they are like this. And the zombies, I call them zombies because they work for Disney. And it's just a very dire straits kind of an atmosphere at 900 Front. They don't like going to work. Who would blame them? And again, Dion Lim is not fantastic by any standards, but she's got a good presence. She was an up and comer. I'm sure the powers that be, whoever the hell that is, in the Disney corporate, reign, saw her as a potential replacement for maybe Ashley when he were to either retire or leave or whatever. But no longer. She wants to go to CBS. So, it is beyond turbulence. It's like this now. It's go way up and way down. Remember that movie Airport? George Kennedy and Dean Martin and Burt Lancaster. Remember the thing with the airline flying into that snowy runway? That's Channel 7. It's in many respects like some of our other stations. 7 and KTVU. So KGO, Fox 2. Oh my God. You shake your head and you try to understand just what the hell has happened. How can these two once great institutions become so ugly, so dire straits, so messy? Well, a lot of it has to do with people who should know better, who should figure out a way to make peace with everybody and at least show the assholes that their own ideas, the way they carry themselves, is not in the best interest of the television station. That may sound gooey and phony, but that's how you operate. That's how you carry on. Even in this, fucked up environment that we have. These stations, dire straits. Dan Ashley, I wish you would seek some truth, purity in your mindset. Dan, you know what's going on with Christian Z. Be a little more diplomatic. I'm Rich Lieberman. This is YouTube. Please make a contribution. Please become a subscriber. Thank you.